Welcome back to Effortless Coding. My name, as always, is Sam, and I'm glad that you've joined us in this particular episode. We run a digital marketing agency that has a lot of services, and to be specific, we do web design for organizations and brands. And some people have asked, why should you have a website for your organization? Now, there are a number of reasons why you should. I'll just mention a few so that I don't waste your time. It helps you keep up with competitors, it saves you money, it provides a better first impression to your first visitor who comes to the virtual website. It also boosts your revenue because through that you'll be able to get clients, and it helps you establish a consistent brand identity. So there are a number of reasons, not just those, but those are just some of them. So if you don't have a website and you need one done at very affordable prices, kindly you can contact us using these particular links that you can see on our screen. Our number will also be shown on this particular tutorial. In this episode, we'll talk about how to escape to PHP. Remember, I said that PHP is embedded in HTML. So how do browsers interpret that this code is specifically PHP and not HTML? So that is what we're going to talk about. Now, the first way in which you can escape to PHP if you're coding in HTML will be by using the universally accepted canonical tags, which is less than sign, question mark, the full PHP acronym, then your statements will follow. Then after that, you end with a question mark and a greater than sign. Now, the good thing about this is that it is universally accepted. It will always be interpreted correctly regardless of the browser that you're using. So this is what we recommend that you use in every coding where you're supposed to embed PHP in HTML. The second way in which you can actually escape to PHP is by using short tags, short open tags, or this SGML kind of style tags, where you use the less than sign, question mark, then without the name PHP as we did in the first one, then it follows the PHP statements that you want to make and end with a question mark and a less than sign. So the difference between this and the first one is that this one does not have the word PHP in the opening PHP tag. But now there are limitations to these. Some browsers might not effectively, implement these, as you might have to build. There are two options. Either you enable the short tags option when you are building with PHP, or the second option is to go to your PHP configuration file, which is the php.ini file or php.ini file, and set the option for short open tags to on. Now again, there is a limitation to that. If you want to use XML with PHP in your document and you set this option to on, it might have a conflict because also as the XML kind of uses such particular tags, so the short open tag. So still, it will take us back to the first option, which is universally accepted, and it will not create any issues when you're coding. The third way in which you can escape to PHP if you're in your HTML document is by using the ASP style tags. ASP, for those people who've been in coding, is basically active server pages, mostly for Microsoft people. So the way you can actually open your PHP tag using the ASP style tag is by using the less than sign, percentage sign, and then your PHP statements, then end with a percentage sign and a greater than sign. Now, just similar to the second option, this particular one also, you have to go to your configuration file and enable it in php.ini file. So this also has a limitation that you must go and enable it and set it as on in your php.ini file. So still, if you don't want to go through all these, just use the first option, because I know you will not have time to go back to your php.ini file to do that. And again, will you be doing that for every other server if you're uploading it online? So I prefer still go back to the first option. The last option, which we actually saw in the introductory lesson, is by using the HTML script tag. But in this case, you specify the language as PHP. So the syntax, as you can see on my screen, is less than sign, the name script, then space, language, don't say English, don't say Kiswahili, say language is equals to double quotes PHP, then close the opening tag and write all your PHP statements within these, or rather just after the opening script tag. Then once you're done with your PHP statements, close with a less than sign, the script tag, the way you close the script tag in HTML. Those are the 4 ways basically that you can use to escape to PHP, or what the browser uses to know that this particular statement is not a HTML statement but has to be interpreted as a PHP statement. Until next time, kudos!